Hello everyone, today I'm here in Las Vegas, Nevada, outside of one of the many Chuck E. Cheese locations in this area. This is the one on Eastern Avenue in a neighborhood called Serene. So we're going to go in there and check this store out and give you a full store tour. As for exterior, they have a white scripted 2.0 logo and the traditional Chuck logo over there. And then the signs for the shopping center have the same logo as well. So now let's go in there and check out the inside of the store. Alright guys, let's start this tour off right here in the showroom. I don't want to get too close since there's some birthday parties happening right now. But as you can see, they have the video wall, and this is the first for me. They have the video wall with the older transparent character pieces. So when they standardized this remodel and got the video wall, since it's an earlier 2.0, they did not replace the character pieces like they normally do. So all 5 are the transparent 2-panel versions, which is nice to see. They have an emergency exit over here in this corner. That's probably the Chucky room right there. And then they have the video wall. And then on the left-hand side of the showroom, they have the party word mark sign. And here on the right-hand side of the showroom, they have the 5 Chucky silhouette. And all of the pieces in this store are the glossy versions. They have 2.0 booths here. They have 2.0 high-top tables and chairs and a 2019 model dance floor right there in the middle of the showroom. And then they have the 2.0 high-top tables and chairs on both sides. Then separating the showroom from the kiddie ride area, they have a bunch of seating here. They have the low 2.0 chairs, the long booth, and the circular booth. And then they also have the newer red 2.0 benches in the showroom as well. They have the older 2.0 carpet in this store, so they did not replace that when they got their video wall, as none of them that I've been to so far have. And then behind the ticket blaster here, they have the older 2.0 tickets that they put on the walls during the older remodels. And then their ticket blaster is Rockstar back with Avenger top. Then we move into the kiddie ride area and trampoline zone. So to the right of the ticket blaster, they have Pirate's Hook. And then here is their trampoline zone. They have the smaller 3-pad with 3 pieces, Chucky, Bella, and Munch. Then they have the Hot Cocoa Spinner ride with the Avenger characters. They have the Where a Kid Can Be a Kid blue race car. Then they have this JCB construction ride that I do not recall seeing before, so that's fun. They have SpongeBob Order Up and Jet Rider and Chuck E. Cheese's sketchbook right there. And it's Wednesday night, and it is very busy in here, so I'm very happy to see that. They have a nice crowd in here for Wednesday. They have the Chuck E. Cheese small air hockey table with Rockstar Chuck. They have the dinosaur catcher right here. More seating here on this side of the kiddie ride area. Duo Drive, 2.0 TV ring up there. They have the photo ride. They have Alien Patrol, and they have Arca. And that rounds out the kiddie ride area. All right, now let's move on to the right side of the trampoline zone. But first, I didn't mention it. However, the photo ride is all Rockstar. I didn't get too close because there was someone using it. However, they were all Rockstar graphics, the whole thing. So then they have Bug Cruncher, Dino Pop, Milk Jug Toss, 2-minute drill. They have 6 alley rollers with marquee and more 2.0 tickets back there. Then they have NBA hoops, water gun fun pixel play, soccer stars, beach bounce, Plinko, and full tilt. And you can't really see it that well, but behind these games is the older retro video game piece, also glossy. And then here they have an emergency exit only. It's the newer sticker. However, from the outside, you can see the old sign. So I'll put a shot of that from the outside so you can see what that looked like. And it actually has the rainbow checkers, which is a really awesome one. It's a shame they covered it up, but at least it's still there in some capacity. Moving through the middle of the arcade, they have H2 Overdrive, Barrel of Monkeys, Disney Pixar Cars, Sonic Spinner right here. On this side of Sonic Spinner, they have Big Basswood Pro. Then they have Seawolf, Pop the Lock, and TMNT. Then they have Snowcross. They have Red Hot with Avenger Chuck on it. Then they have Fruit Ninja FX, Super Monkey Ball Ticket Blitz. On the other side of Super Monkey Ball Ticket Blitz, they have Hop and Stack. Then they have Paw Patrol, Rockin' and Rollin' for Gold, and Luigi's Mansion Arcade. Then here by the front, they have this raised ceiling here with lit crown molding that goes through there, which is really nice. And they have these nice big windows. And then they have the R-Rages or Hand Shop daily piece, kind of a weird spot for it, but it fits there in that spot between the windows. Then they do still have token games here. So they have the Rockstar Birthday Party. And it looks like we got a 2006 token. After birthday party, they have Sonic Blast Ball, another 2.0 TV ring in this store. So they have two altogether, one game room, one kiddie ride. Then they have Harpoon Lagoon, Deadstorm Pirates, Lumberjack on that side, Spinorama. They have Avenger Chuck Pop It for Gold, Willie Crash. Then they have Trolls. And then finally, they have Boulder's Dozers. There's Avenger Chuck and Munch. And then next to Boulder's Dozers, they have Big Win Super Spin and 2.0 Stripes back there. A couple more booths. And that is it here from the arcade. So now let's go take a look at the service part of the store. All right, now resetting back here into the showroom. To the left, as I showed, they have the party wordmark sign, and then they have the restrooms hallway. And then down the restrooms hallway, they have the rectangle men's and women's 2.0 signs. They have an emergency exit only sticker right there. And then something super special is they kept the 1993 men's and women's signs. They also have those down there, but those are awesome. You don't always see those old ones. A lot of times they keep the 2005 ones. However, I don't really see the 93 ones with 2.0. Then they have the pickup window, 2.0 pickup window sign. They have the Thirst Station sign right there. They did get wood floors with the remodel. They have the caution wet floor sign, signature dough made fresh by hand right here sign, and this is the large version. The veggies one is a small version. And then they have the U1 sign, and there's a ton of people at the prize counter, so just give me a sec. All right, there's a ton of people over there, so I don't want to get too close. However, I feel like I do need to show that they have the 1992 gifts and prizes sign. It doesn't have the bow, but they did keep that as well when they got 2.0. And they do have the Pasquale's Kitchen sign back there as well. And then there's a shot for their prize counter. They definitely do have Bella up there in the big head plush. I can't really tell. I'm just trying not to get all those kids on camera. There's their salad bar. They have no art there, unfortunately. And then they have an old 2000s health warning sign right there. New tiles, pizzeria, and games sign up there. However, it doesn't light up. They have both this pizza board, which you normally see, and they also have this one for thin and crispy pizza, which do they even have? Is that like something they do? I don't even see that on the menu. But they have a thin and crispy pizza board as well. Here's a better shot of the 2019 model dance floor now that nobody's on it. Looks like it's in good shape. Like I've said before, it always seems like the 2019 models hold up better than the 2021 models. I'm not sure why, but that's what it always seems like to me because it's in great shape. Now let's do a real quick history lesson on this store, even though there's not that much to talk about. The store opened in June of 2002 with a 32 movement Studio C beta stage. It would have probably went right there where the cutout there in the wall is. It would have went right from there to there. Then they got 2.0 in July of 2018. This was one of the first 25 2.0 remodels ever. So that's why they have a lot of this older prototype art. And I just realized I didn't even get a close enough look at this pickup window sign. This is the matte version, so that's newer. But everything else in this store is the older version of the 2.0 art because it was one of the first 25. Then at some point they standardized it because it would have had the 6 TVs above their 2017 model dance floor, and they standardized it with a video wall and the 2019 model dance floor. However, they didn't completely because they kept the old character posters, which I've never seen before in one of these standardized stores. So that is super cool. So I just played Birthday Party another couple times, and I did manage to get a 1995 token, which is older than this store is. So I'm definitely taking this one home. Then out here at Kid Check, they have the mission statement with timeline attachment. They have the carpet going through the entire store, the older 2.0 carpet. And then out here, they have the max occupancy sign to the right of the doors. And then in the lobby, they have the older 2000s sign about drinking distilled spirits or whatever. It can cause birth defects. They have the one about no firearms allowed, the older 2000s one, and they have the newer good behavior guidelines, and they have the Have a Chucky Day green silhouette. And this green paint that they used here looks just like Pasquale's green paint. It doesn't look like the duller one that they started using in later 2.0 remodels. It's definitely more vibrant. All right, guys, well, that concludes my tour of the Chuck E. Cheese here on Eastern Avenue in Las Vegas, Nevada. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a nice store, and it was nice to see some of those older 2.0 elements as well as some 90s elements that survived the remodel, which is always great. It was also nice to see all those people in there having a lot of fun on Wednesday night. I was not expecting it to be busy like that, but that's a great sign for this store. If you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.